off the Orange Freeway. We're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Shohei Ohtani gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding in is Brandon Lau, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Now here's the first offering. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one in a day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
So he sets him down swinging. Brandon Lau is retired to kick off the inning.
The shortstop.
Now to the plate, Wander Franco, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Franco is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
The first baseman,
Stepping up is Ji-Man Choi. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 3. This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Second inning set to go. And digging in is the veteran DH, Nelson Cruz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Again, a 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Now at the plate, here is Randy Arozarena. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ohtani is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Kevin,
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Seven in a row. flat out dominant, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up, no score. And now here is Brandon Lau back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. 8 in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on. One away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
That brings up Wander Franco, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fouled away. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Randy Arozarena as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that leaving the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. New inning set to get underway, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. And now the first pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled off. And a wide one here for ball 1. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Now Ohtani with a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the